There are over 100 trillion bacteria in your body, but only 37 trillion human cells. You can smile, breathe, and blink, but can you raise your thumb if you're amazing? Well, there are many facts about the human body that you may not know, and once you hear them, you will be amazed at how incredible you really are. So sit back, relax, and get ready to learn some crazy facts about your own body. Fact no. Your stomach gets a new lining every 3 to 4 days. The inner lining of your stomach is renewed roughly every 3 to 4 days. This happens because the cells in your stomach lining are constantly being exposed to digestive acids and enzymes. If these cells aren't replaced frequently, they could start to break down and lead to stomach ulcers or other digestive problems. That means you're literally digesting a new stomach lining every few days. It's like having a built-in self-cleaning oven that automatically replaces its lining when it gets too dirty. Pretty gross, but also pretty cool. Fact number 2. Your brain uses about 20% of your body's oxygen. The human brain is a complex organ that requires a lot of energy to function properly. In fact, it uses about 20% of all the oxygen consumed by the body. This is why it's important to breathe deeply and get enough air when you're doing mentally demanding tasks like studying for an exam or trying to solve a difficult problem. When you don't get enough oxygen, your brain can't function at its best and you may start to feel foggy. Off your game. But it's not just oxygen that the brain needs to stay focused. It also needs a constant supply of nutrients like glucose and amino acids. That's why it's important to eat a healthy diet and take breaks to let your brain and body rest. By taking care of your brain, you can keep it running smoothly and make sure it has the energy it needs to stay focused. Factum 3. Humans are the only species with chins. Chins are a defining characteristic of the human species, but they're not found in any other animals, no matter how closely related they are to us. Even our closest relatives, the chimpanzees, don't have chins. So what makes humans unique in this way? Well, it's likely due to a combination of factors, including our upright posture, our ability to speak, and our larger brains. As humans evolved, our bodies changed shape and our jaws became smaller. This left us with a gap between our lower lip and our upper teeth, which eventually developed into the chin we have today. The chin also serves a practical purpose, helping us to support our lower lip and preventing it from trembling when we talk. Without chins, humans would look very different, and speaking would be much more difficult. Fact no en cuatro. You have more bacteria than human cells in your body. We often think of bacteria as harmful and something to be avoided. However, the truth is that there are many different types of bacteria, and most of them are actually beneficial for us. In fact, you have more bacteria in your body than human cells. These bacteria live in your gut and perform a variety of essential functions, such as helping you digest food and produce vitamins. Some researchers believe that these bacteria can also play a role in your mood and behavior. Probiotics, which are live bacteria that are good for you, are available as a supplement. By taking probiotics, you can increase the amount of good bacteria in your body and improve your overall health. So don't be afraid to get a little dirty, and let those good bacteria do their work. Fact non cinco. Your heart creates enough pressure to squirt blood 30 feet. The human heart is an incredibly powerful organ that pumps blood throughout our bodies, delivering oxygen and nutrients to every cell. But did you know that the pressure created by your heart is strong enough to squirt blood up to 30 feet into the air? That's right. When your heart pumps blood out to your body, it generates a tremendous amount of pressure. This allows your blood to reach every part of your body, no matter how far away it is from your heart. It also helps to deliver oxygen and nutrients to your cells, keeping you healthy and active. The pressure created by your heart is so strong that if there were a hole in your heart, the blood would literally squirt out of you like a fountain. Fortunately, your heart is a strong and resilient organ, and it's able to maintain this high pressure without breaking down. The next time you feel your heartbeat, take a moment to appreciate the incredible power of your heart. Fact number 6. Your nose can detect 1 trillion scents. Our sense of smell is one of the most powerful senses we have, allowing us to detect a wide range of odors from the pleasant to the foul. But did you know that your nose can actually detect 1 trillion different scents? That's right. There are millions of scent receptors in your nasal passages that can detect even the faintest of odors. These receptors send signals to your brain, which then interprets them as specific scents. This allows you to smell things like freshly baked cookies, a bouquet of flowers, or even the rain after a long drought. Your sense of smell is so acute that you can detect changes in your environment before you even see them. For example, if there's a gas leak in your home, you'll likely smell it before you see it. That's because your nose can detect the odor of gas, allowing you to take action and prevent a disaster. So next time you catch a whiff of something delicious, take a moment to appreciate the incredible power of your sense of smell. Fact number 7. You lose half a kilo of skin every year. Did you know that your skin is actually one of the largest organs in your body? In fact, it makes up about 16% of your total body weight. And just like any other organ, it needs to be taken care of. One of the ways you can show your skin some love is by keeping it moisturized. That's because dry skin can lead to irritation and even damage. So be sure to use a moisturizer that works for your skin type and apply it regularly throughout the day. Another way to keep your skin healthy is by protecting it from the sun. We all know that too much sun exposure can cause sunburn, but it can also lead to premature aging and even skin cancer. So be sure to wear sunscreen whenever you go outside and limit your time in the sun during peak hours. Following these simple tips can help you keep your skin looking healthy and youthful for years to come. Remember, your skin is the first line of defense against the outside world, so it's important to keep it in top condition. Fact number 8. You can cry 10,000 tears a year. Crying is a natural and healthy response to a wide range of emotions, including sadness, grief, joy, anger, and frustration. In fact, you may find yourself shedding tears at any given moment, whether you're watching a sad movie, reminiscing about a loved one, or feeling overwhelmed with emotion. While crying can be an emotional experience, it can also be incredibly cleansing and therapeutic. Crying releases stress hormones, allowing you to feel lighter and more at ease. It can also help to reduce inflammation and alleviate physical tension. In fact, some studies have shown that crying can boost your immune system and help fight off infections. The amount of tears you produce can vary, depending on the situation and your individual physiology. On average, you may shed around 10,000 tears a year. That's a lot of crying. But hey, if it makes you feel better, who's counting? Fact number 9. You have the same living cells as you did when you were born. Now, here's a fun fact. You don't have any living cells that are older than you are. That's right. Every single cell in your body has been replaced since you were born. Now, this doesn't mean that you're literally a different person. All your memories and experiences are still yours. But it is pretty wild to think about how much turnover there is in your body. For example, your skin cells have a lifespan of about a month. So all the cells on your body are replaced about once a year. Your gut lining, on the other hand, is replaced about every 4 days. So you're constantly shedding and regrowing new cells. This means that by the time you're an adult, you've literally replaced all the cells that were in your body when you were born. So the next time you look in the mirror, remember that you're literally looking at a brand new you. Fact number 10. Your kidneys filter 200 liters of blood each day. The kidneys are responsible for filtering waste products and excess fluids from the blood. Each kidney contains millions of tiny filters called nephrons, which work tirelessly to keep your blood clean and your body functioning properly. On average, each nephron filters about 125 liters of blood each day. That's a lot of work. But these tiny filters are up to the task. The kidneys are truly remarkable organs that play a vital role in keeping your body healthy. Well, that's a wrap on today's video. We hope you learned something new and surprising about the human body. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and family, so they can learn about the amazing things that make us us. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.